Hey folks, Dave back again here in Studio B. Just setting up here for some more everyday player football. I'm going to finish out the quarter here from the game I was playing last night. Very fun game. It's simple, but it's not like too simple, if that makes any sense. Again, I'm just going to play it tonight. If you got any questions, you can ask me. I'm not an expert. I've only played, haven't even played one full game yet, but I think I'm cruising along. I really do. I think I'm doing a good job here, cruising along with this game. All right, so everything I think looks pretty good over here that I can see. Let me just get my chat room going here so I can follow and answer any questions. Like I say, I just want to get on and early tonight. Again, tomorrow's my early day, so that is that. All righty. So let's get my, and I'm just gonna, again, just kind of playing it simple here today. So let me go with my overhead view here. So that's what I got. Let me back that off a little bit. See if that'll help. All right, so again, I got my teams and my charts. So I'm gonna need move some things around over here, ain't I? Alrighty. Yeah, you know what? I think I was in the other thing last night. That's why this thing looks kind of messed up. I was doing I was in the EV Mux chat room last night. That's why. Alrighty, so let me see if I can tone this down a little bit. I'm getting too much light over here. What if I come around on the side? Yeah, that might be a little bit better. Okay. That might be a little bit better. All right, so here we are. We're in the second quarter, and it's 10-7. Oh, somebody sent me, instead of having the roll on this chart all the time, somebody actually sent me fast action cards to this game. And I haven't had a chance to print them out, but I think I will. So instead of rolling dice, you just flip the cards, and you get exactly what's happening on the play. It'd be a heck of a lot faster. So I think I'm going to go with that the next time I play. But anyway, let's continue on. So this is everyday player football. Okay, and now there are some charts here you got to do. Mostly it's just kind of finding what the play is and then going to that chart. So it's really not too terrible. I've been rolling off of here to get my play, if you will. And then every now and then you got to check the this chart here. So kind of how it works is you get your play, you go to your number, you see what the defense is, you roll the dice, you see who the key player is. Sometimes you might make a modification to the roll, and you get the result. And that's it. It's kind of that simple. All right. What's not simple, though, is keeping these little team sheets down. All right, so I think I ended last night. I'm 3rd and 5 from the 13-yard line. Oakland driving on Philadelphia is where I ended up. So we got a 3rd and 5. So let me see. I really only need this. So what I was doing is I was using red for offense and blue for defense. So on 3rd down and 4 or more, I get a 3. So I'm going play 12. And play 12 is a screen to the halfback, okay? And then I'm going 6 here because it's 3rd and 5. C. So they're going to blitz. All righty. So I get 12 against the blitz. And it's going with the halfback. So my halfback is Smith. And again, if we check the R column, there's no modification to this roll. So it's just going to be a straight-up roll. And so that should be okay. So let me tone this brightness down. No, don't want that. I want this, and I want to tone that down a little bit. There we go. Might not be as bright. All right, so we're going to go 12C, and it's going to be Smith. A little flare out to the halfback. Here we go. A little flare out to the halfback. A 12 is not good. And it's going to be caught for a 2-yard loss. So he's going to take the screen and get dumped for a loss. So he's going to be backed up to the 15-yard line. And that's going to create us with a 4th down. And we're going to go for the field goal here. And remember, we did get a field goal the last time. It was I think it was a 37-yard field goal, something like that we kicked. Okay, so we're on the 15. So all we need to do is when we bring in Blanda, there's no adjustment to his kicking. So from the 15, we need a 14 or better. All right, so we need a 14 or better. So here we go. Blanda coming in. So from the 15, it's going to be a 22-yard kick. 22-yard field goal. The kick is up, and that kick is good. So that's going to give us 13 here. So I'm going to get out my little score bug here from the Al Wilson scoreboard chart. Here we go. And Oakland now with a touchdown and 2 field goals has responded. And they lead 13-7. All righty. Ding, ding, ding. All right, so they're going to kick off here from the 40-yard line. And let's see what happens on the kickoff here. Do I have everyday player football? I mean, for hockey? Yes, I do. I do have it. I played it 4 or 5 years ago and haven't gone back to it. So that's something I will have to revisit, if you will. All right, so let's see who's going to get the kickoff and what's going to happen on the kickoff. Okay, so we're going to roll our dice here. Do I have everybody over here? I think I do. Yeah, you can see everybody. All righty, so 5 gets the kickoff. So it says 1 to 5 is KR1, so it's going to be Wallach. And as a W, we're going to look at over here. So the 15 is the kickoff, not a good kickoff. So it's going to be 50 yards. So it's going to land at the 10. So lands at the 10. Wallach is a W. And we're going to roll again. And we got a 22. And on the W, it's going to be 23 yards. So he's going to bring it up to the 33-yard line. And that's going to be where the Eagles take over here. 1st and 10, down 13-7. So fly, Eagles, fly. I'm going to see what they can do here against this dreaded Oakland defense. All righty. And again, any questions, let me know. What I'll do is real quick, I'll run through a couple of plays slow, like I like to do, so you have an idea what's going on, and then we'll try to pick up the pace, just so you have an idea how this game plays. All right, so we have a 3 for offense and a 5 for defense. So on 1st and 10, my 3 for offense is a 2, so that's going to be play 2. And on defense, they're calling G, which is keying on the halfback. So it's kind of neat that it tells you what formation is and what's going on over here, just so you know. All right, so we have, again, 2. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2. Yeah, we have 2 here, right, because it's going to be 1st and 10 with a 3. So we have a 2G. 2G. All right, so it's like 3G, but it's 2G. Now, that's going to be a run. That I remember. So 2G, so it's going to be 2 in the first column here. So it's going to be a handoff to the halfback. So they're actually keying on the halfback. So this is not going to be good for the halfback, Pinder. Now he's an R, so there's no change. So it's just going to be a straight-up roll. So we said a 2G. Here we go. 2G is a 15. You always read it low to high. And a 15, 2G is -1. So he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. And absolutely no gain whatsoever on the play. And so it's going to be 2nd down and 11. And that's kind of how it plays. So you get the play, you get the defense, then you go to the chart, you see who the player is going to be. That's going to be a key guy. And on this one here, see how he's an 3R/F? What that means, his rating is a 3, which contributes to the total offense, kind of like APA. R is his run. There's the slash, and F is his pass. So when I go to R, there's all zeros. There's no adjustment for any R player. Now, Philadelphia is X. So I have to go along this line here to see if there's any adjustment, and there's not, because in R is no adjustment. And that adjustment comes on this roll right here, and it goes up or down. That's kind of how it goes. Barbara comes by along with AP. I'm doing okay, I guess. Still a little nasally. At least we didn't get the snow. So that was good, but I'm still a little nasally today. I'm just like, nose has been dripping all day. All right, so now on 2nd and 5 or more, I got a 1 for the offense. So that's going to be a 4 and B. So it's a 4B. So B, if you're wondering, is a standard process. So we have 4B. So we're going over here. So we're going to the fullback. So we got a 4B right here on my roll. And the fullback is it Bougues? Your guess is as good as mine. Bougues. And so being column E with an X, he's going to subtract 2. So whatever we roll, we're subtracting 2 from 4B. All right, 22. So 4B at 22 turns into a 15, and that's -1. So they get him in the backfield on the power sweep. So the Eagles are not flying at all right now. So they're going to have a third and quite long right now. So they're going to have a third and 4 or more. So we're going to go up in that gray area. So let's see what we're doing. And we got a 2 and a 2. So it's going to be an 11B. An 11B. So that's probably going to be some kind of a pass. Yep, or a screen. So it's going to go to the fullback. So it's actually a pass to the running back. So 11B. So we're going to be looking over here. And again, the fullback being an E is going to subtract 2 from the roll. All right, so we're going to go 11B. 11B. Another 22 is a 15, and that pass is incomplete. He tries to flare it out, and that's incomplete, and they will have to punt it away. So let's go to our punt chart over here. And again, some of these charts are pretty generic, so that's kind of fine. And so we're going to go, again, here's a punt, and we're going to see, oh, I need to put this over here, actually. I got to see who's going to return the punt over here. So it's either going to be PR1 or PR2, depending on if it's 1 to 5 or a 6. So, oh, it's a 6, actually. So it's going to be Sherman is going to get it. So, oh, and the 12 is a bad punt. Now, my punter is Bradley. He's -2. Oh, man. But you can't, here's the other thing about the game. So I rolled the 12. You cannot add or subtract to get to 11 or 66. Those have to be natural. So the lowest I can go is 12. Even if I subtract, I cannot go to 11. I did remember that in the rules. In fact, the rules states that many times. It says, don't forget, you cannot adjust up or down to 11 or 66. So we're going to get a 12 with the punt. If that was a natural 11, it would have been blocked. Okay, but we can't go down at all. So 33 yards, and Sherman's going to make a fair catch. So not a good kick at all. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3. 33 yards, fair catch, 15 seconds off the clock, and it's going to be a Raider ball. And I got my Raider hat on, as you can tell. And that's how it plays. And again, I've only been playing a handful of minutes, and I'm really enjoying the simplicity of this game and how it moves along pretty quick. It really does. Now, again, I do have the extra guys. This is your starting lineup, and your guys are going to be playing most of the time. And that includes offensive line and defensive stuff here, too, because there are times that you need to check on the offensive line or the defensive line, okay? Now, over here, I have my extra guys, and I showed this off last night. So I have the Philadelphia extra guys and the Oakland extra guys. And there is a score sheet that I didn't set up that I probably should next time. So if I want, so I got my fullback and my halfback here. They're going to do the bulk of the work. But if I'm doing an as played, or if I want to bring in somebody else, I can come over here and say, hey, I want to have Charlie Smith. He's a running back here for the Raiders. I want to give him some carries. So Charlie Smith would be a 2RE. And I would just kind of hand the ball off to him. So there are extra players in here, which is kind of nice for each team. No, I wish they had some newer seasons, though, because they're really kind of based in the 60s and early 70s. It just so happened I'm on a 1970 kick right now, so it works for me. But, yeah, no, this is kind of fun. It checks a lot of boxes, checks a lot of the fun boxes. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 for the Raiders, and a 6 is going to be a 17. And B, 17B. So B is a standard set. So we're going to go 17B. Let's see if we can find 17B. And 17, oh, it's a medium pass. There we go. And again, if you want, you can call your own plays if you want. You could just say, look, I want to go slant here, 18. I want to go this. I might want to go on a long pass. I might come over here and say, something. I'm going to go long pass. You can call these pretty much any time you want, except if you're like close to the goal line. But as far as the solitaire play goes, I'm just kind of rolling the dice for that. I might call my old plays in the next game, but for now I'm doing it. So what I say, we got a 17B, right? So a 17B. So that's the flanker. So the flanker is Bolitnikov, and he's going to be a B, and a B in the Y column is +1. So I'm going to add +1 to the 17B roll for Bolitnikov. Yeah. And, a 44 is going to be a 45. So a quarterback of A to E, so we got a C quarterback, is complete for 16 yards. 5, 10, 15, 16. Yeah, Bolitnikov is lighting it up here. And that's going to be a first down. So first down for the Raiders as they continue to march over the Eagles here. Now again, the Raiders were 8-4-2. The Eagles 3-10-1. A lot of ties in 1970, and not the kind that you wear, but the ties that you just have here. So let me pop that up just a smidge so you can kind of see the whole sheet. All right. Oh, I don't need the white ones. I just need my play call right now. All right. So my play call is going to be 3-1. So on 1st and 10, we have a 2 and A. So we have 2A. So that's going to be some kind of a run. 2A is going to be a run. That I do know. So where's my runs? There they are. 2A. Alrighty. So 2 is a handoff to the halfback. So we get Smith. Remember R column? If I look at my R column, there's no adjustment at all. They're all 0. So no matter what rating they are, they happen to be a Y. So Y-R is 0 adjustment. So there's no adjustment here for Smith. And we said that we had a 2, right? Yeah, a 2A. So 2A. Now the A is the 6-man front. So they're playing run. So this is going to be tough sledding here for Smith. And there's no adjustment. Oh, look at this. All right, 2A. And that's going to be 10 yards. So he busts through and gets the first down. So a 10-yard gainer here, and the Raiders just keep on plowing down the field. Just can't be stopped. Yep. Did I ever show it on my channel, National Hockey League board game? No, I have it. It's sitting over here. I just saw it today when I was putting my jerseys away. I have that, but I have not played that. Somebody gave that to me a few years ago at the hockey rink. They're like, hey, I found this in my grandmother's attic. I'm like, oh, jeepers, what are the chances? So I need to set that up. I know I saw a couple of guys playing that online recently. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So on 1st and 10, so I got a 13C. So C is a blitz. So I got a 13C. So we're going to be passing the ball, and it's going to be against a blitz. So we're going to look for the left end. So it's going to be Wells against the C. So that's what I'm going to be rolling right here. Now Wells, again, because I don't have the score sheet filled out, so I got to check it manually, is a D. And a D with a Y is a +2. So we're going to add 2 to the roll. There we go. A short pass. We're going to add 2 to this. So a 45 is a 55. And we said that was a C on a blitz. So on the blitz, they contain the blitz, and they get 16 yards to Wells. 5, 10, 15. And they're just marching down the field in chunks on these poor Eagles. The Eagles cannot even catch their breath right now. So again, I believe I'm doing this correct. Again, A to E, and that's complete. And he is a C. Our quarterback's a C, so he's right in the ballpark. So here we go now, another 1st and 10. So we got a 4 and a 6. So we're going to go 5C. So they're going to blitz again, and we're going 5. We're going to go a run. So I got a 5C on the run. We're on the run again. Here we go. So a 5C, and it's going to be the halfback. So Smith, again, there's no adjustment on Smith. So a 5C on the run is a 45, and a 45 is 9 yards. Oh, boy, they're marching right down the field, aren't they? They can't be stopped. So now we have a 2nd and 1. So let's see what we're going to get here on 2nd and 1. And so I got a 3 and a 5. So in a second here, 4 or less. So I got a 4 and a B. So 4B. So they're playing standard, and we're going to go 4B on this play. So 4B is a power sweep to the fullback. The fullback is going to, what is he? We're a Y. So he's a J. A JY. We're going to add 1. So a 4B, and we're adding 1. All right, making sure I'm not echoing, am I? I heard myself, but it could just be my phone that I'm monitoring here. All right, just make sure I'm not echoing, because I have everything off except for this mic right here, so I should be okay. No echo. Okay, cool. All right, 4B. So it's going to be a power sweep to the fullback. We're going to be sweeping. And a 44, that's pretty good. And that'll be 5 yards. So it's a first down inside the 10. So it's the 1st and goal. So if anything, there's plenty of offense in this game. Then again, I am playing a good team against a bad team. But so anyway, all right. So now I'm inside the 10. So I'm limited to what I can do for calls now. So I get a 3 and a 3. So a 3 and a 3. It's going to be a 2B. 2B or not to be. All right, so a 2B is going to be handoff to the halfback. And on 2B, the halfback Smith, we said there's no adjustment to Smith. So 2B, and ooh, he's hit, and the ball comes free. So he goes 1 yard, and the ball is loose. We got a fumble here, +1 fumble. Oh, so they might have salvaged something here. All right, so where's my fumble chart? Here's my fumble chart. All right, so this is my first fumble. Fumble. And I don't think there's any return on a fumble. It's kind of where it is, from what I understand. Let me double check here on fumbles. I don't think interceptions, the passing game, fumbles. A play of F indicates a fumble has occurred. Roll the red die on the fumble recovery shot. See which player has recovered the ball. And that's all it says. So it doesn't say anything about any kind of any return on a fumble or on an interception. So, all right, so let's roll the 1 die. Let's roll the red die like it said. And we'll see who's going to get the fumble recovery here. And it'll actually tell me who recovered it too. So if we want to do that. So we'll try this. So the red one is 6. So the offense gets it back. Interesting. So the offense gets it back, so I would not need to look at this because it was recovered by the offense. So, wow, what a break. So 5 and 6, the offense gets it back, and they get it back. So the Raiders fumble the ball, but they get it back. Oh, my gosh. I can hear Tebow in my head going, look at that. Look at that. All righty, so Raiders dodge a bullet. The Eagles had a chance to recover that fumble. All right, so let's continue on. 2nd down, and so they gained a yard actually when they recovered it. So that's a positive gain for them. Interesting. All righty, so on 1st down here, we're going to stop with that 2. 2nd down actually. So 2nd down and 5 or more. So we're going to go 9. 9 and 9E. So they're going to double cover the wide receiver. So they're playing pass. We have 9E on this play. So let's see what a 9E is. And a 9E is, I had it over here already. So a 9E is all the way over here for my halfback draw. Okay, so 9E, halfback draw. So they're going to go to Smith on the draw with no change and a 36. And he will gain 2 yards. So he gets to the 5. And that's going to bring 3rd down up here. So we got a 3rd down and short here. 3rd and 5, 3rd and goal to go, if you will. So let's see what we're going to do here on this chart. So we have a 5 and a 2. 3rd, 5 is going to be 18. Now let me check. I don't know if I can use an 18. Medium passes cannot be attempted inside the 10. So we're going to have to roll again for this. And a 2, that's a little bit better. So a 2 now on 3rd and 4 or more is an 11. So I think an 11 might work. And 11B. So here's my screen. So we're going to float it out to the fullback here. So we got 11B. Here we go, 11B. So we're looking for Dixon over here on that J. Remember, we add 1 for the J. So we're adding 1 to him. And it's going to be right here, 11B. Here we go, 3rd and goal from the 5. Oh, boy. So a 45 is a 46. And that's complete if he's A to E. And we're going to get 11 yards, and that's a touchdown. So The Raiders go in and score again, and they have blown this game open. It's 19-7. Now the extra point. Again, Blanda, there's no adjustment, so we just go right over here. So anything but an 11. And the 66 is good. That would have been good from 54. No, 47. Yeah, 54. That would have been good from 54. So 54 is the longest field goal you can make in the game. Unless, actually, yeah, it is the longest field goal you can make. All right, so we had 3. So we need to find my 6 over here and change the score. And it's 19. Oh, I'm sorry. They got the point, right? So it's 20. Right? They got 6 and they got 20. So what am I saying? So I got my 0. I need my 2. And so we're just about halfway through this second quarter, and Oakland is blowing out the Eagles here. It is 20-7. Alrighty. So now we're going to kick off here. So Oakland will kick off from the 40. And let's see who's going to get the return on the kick. So a 45 on the kickoff. 65 yards. So that's going to go 5 yards deep in the end zone, and we're going to just take it out to the 20. We're not going to mess around. We're 5 yards deep. We don't need to be having any issues. All right, so we're just going to take it there, and we'll be happy with that. All right, Eagles now. We need to get something going here. It's 20-7. How about this? How about I start calling some of my own plays? Alrighty, so let's do this. So I'm going to call some of my own plays on offense, and I'll let the defense just kind of pick the defense. So I'm going to put my little defensive chart over here on the side, and I'll tell you what the defense is so we can follow along together. Okay, so we're going to try a long pass, and we're going to try a long pass to our flanker Jackson, who's an S. So we will add 1 to the roll. What's the defense going to call here? They're going to call a 3. So they're going B. So they're going pro set. So we're going 21B. And there's a +1 adjustment here, right? Because he's an S, +1. All right, so we're looking for the flanker Jackson here. 21B +1. 35 is a 36. Oh, so close, but that is incomplete. Had him open and couldn't find him, so it's going to be a second down. So we're going to go, and we're going to go medium pass this time. And we're going to look for the tight end on a slant. So we're going to go 18 on a slant. Now on 2nd and 10, the defense has a 2. And they're going to go B again. So they're going to go pro set. So we're going to go 18B, right? And the tight end is Ballman. And at a B, we're going to no adjustment. Oh, wait. No adjustment. So there's no adjustment. So looking for Ballman here. 18B on the tight end. Oh, 14. And that's incomplete. So we're not getting anything going now. So we're going to go a square in here on a medium pass to our end Dawkins here, and he will add 2. So he's going to add 2 to the roll. So I imagine they're going to be playing deep, but we're going to find out. 4 is going to be H. So, yeah, they're double covering the tight end, but we're going over here. So D is going to be +2. So we get a +2 on H. So we get a square in. So we said we're going 16H. So we're going to be going this column right here. So come on, nice high roll. Nope. But we add 2 to 24. It's going to be a 26. All right, so that's a possible flag or an injury. So we need to roll again. So we got to keep in mind that there's either an injury or a flag. Oh, my gosh. And that's intercepted. 19 yards down the field, it's picked off, and Oakland ball. So at the 39-yard line, Oakland has it, but let's check the flag. Let's hope it's a flag or something like that. Where is my flag chart? Interception, quarterback sack. Oh, I think it's on the run. Is it on the run chart? No, where is my... Where is my, oh, here it is. It's on the kicking one. Alrighty, so 19 yards and it's intercepted, but we got to check here if it's an injury or it's a penalty. And it's a 45, and it's going to be defense 5 yards. Oh, they get lucked out here, so we're going to call it defense 5. We're going to call it holding. It doesn't really specify, so we're going to give them the automatic first down. Automatic first down. Alrighty, so a big flag negates that interception, and the Eagles are back in business. So we're going to continue on. We're going to go short pass this time, and we're going to go back to the tight end on a little slant here with 15. So the defense, they're going to say F, and F is keen on the fullback. All right, so we're going to go, what do we say, 15F, 15F. So we're right over here. Our tight end, we're going to, no change. So 15F, 44. And that's going to be A to E. Yeah, so it's just about everybody. He's a B. And it's complete for 10. So that'll be your first down. So the Eagles pick up a rare first down here. And we'll continue on. Let's throw it to the running backs. And again, they're listed here, so I'll pass to the running backs. And we're going to look for the halfback. No, let's go with the fullback on a circle pattern. All right, so Bujis is an A catcher, which is not good. So he's going to -1 on the roll, but we're still going to throw to him anyway. So we're going to go 19 on a blitz. Oh, boy, 19C. 19C, and we subtract 1. 22 on a 19C, and that's going to be incomplete. And that's how easy it is, really. So second down. Let's do a short pass here to our flanker here, Jackson. And Jackson's going to add 1. So we got a 2nd and 10. Defense going 3. And it's going to be a B. So we're going to go pro set. So we're going to go 14B. 14B. And we said that we were adding 1. 34. And that's going to be complete for 5 yards. All right, that's better than absolutely nothing. So we got a 3rd and 5. And we're going to go short pass to the tight end. We need the tight end to come up with something big here. So we're going to the tight end on a slant. So we're going play 15. Against the 5 here is C. So they're going to go to a blitz. So I got 15C. Our tight end, there's no change. And a 34 on a 15C. And complete. That's going to be complete on 34. Oh, zip, come on. And for 8 yards. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's our first down. All right, so the Eagles on the move here. And now we can probably go to get some runs here. We moved it down the field. Let's get a run. Let's get a run going on. All right, so we're going to go. Let's try a pitch out to the halfback. Let's go 5. And they're going to be playing B. So we got a 5B, and there's no adjustment. 5B. 56. 5B and a 56 is 11 yards. And that's another first down. So they're going to get it to the 42-yard line, and the Eagles got something cooking here as the half winds down. Trailing 20-7, if you will. So let's do, what are we going to do now? Let's try a power sweep of the fullback, okay? And, oh boy, we're subtracting 2, though, on that power sweep. Yeah, we're going to go power sweep. We're going to subtract 2 on 1st and 10, and that's going to be a B. So 4B minus 2. 55 is a 45, and that's still going to be 6 yards. So he gets it to the 35, and it's going to be a 2nd and 4. We're going to try. I'm going to try something here. I'm going to go short pass, and we're going to try the end here down the sideline. So we're going to add 2. We're going to look for Hawkins here, and we're going to add 2. So on a 2nd and 4, 6, E. So we're going to go 13E. So E is double covering wide receivers. So this is good for the defense. And what did we say? Are we adding anything to this guy here? He's a D. So we're adding 2. So 13E adding 2. Ooh, 45, 46, 55. And that's going to be 10 yards. And so the Eagles marching right down the field. And they get a first down. All right, so that's a 25. Let's try. Just caught that one. Just nose is still running. Just can't get rid of it. All right, so we're going to go how's our halfback for passes? He's an F. He's normal. Yeah, we're going to go a screen to the halfback. All right, 1st and 10, screen to the halfback. A 2, so my 2 is going to be a B. So we're going to go 12B. Here we go, 12B, looking for Pinder. It with no change. 26, 12B, that's a possible penalty. I got to remember, 26 is a penalty or an injury. So let's complete the play. So we get a 36. Oh, boy. So it's blue. So it's going to either be a 6-yard gain or, do I have any defensive line rating 4 or 5? Any defensive line rating 4 or 5? No. No, they're all 3s and 2s. So no, so the blue does not come into effect. I do like that they have that, though. So that'll be 6 yards, but we need to check the flag or the injury. So let's go here and look at our injury charts. So we get 6 yards on the catch. And a 12 is an injury. All right, so we're not going to play injury, so we're just going to say someone limps off the field, sadly. I need to add that. All right, so now we have a 2nd and 4. So there was no flag. It was an injury. That's kind of how the game handles it on every 26 pretty much. All right, let's go back to our tight end for a slant. All right, so on 2nd and 4, let's go to our tight end. They're going to play G, which is key on the halfback. So they're keying on the halfback, and we're going to go to the tight end. So we're going to go 15G, and there's no change. So let's see, we're going to look for Ballman. Oh, no, that's terrible. And incomplete on the play. So bad pass here. So the drive's starting to stuff down here. So we're going to go back. We're going to pass to the backs again. Alrighty. And that's on the back one here. So we're going to go pass to the back. We're going to go to our fullback again because he's a -1 on passes. How about Pinder? F. So we're going to go to the halfback here. So we're going to go screen to the halfback, number 12. So we got a 3rd down and 4. The defense calls a 3, which is going to be E. So they're covering the wide receivers. So good. We're going to the halfback here. So E. So we're going to go 12E. And there's no adjustment, I said, right, for F. No adjustment. And a 35 is A to E's good for 5 yards. And that's our first down. So they got the ball here. And with 3 minutes to go in the half, the Eagles are pushing the ball here. So now let's go back to my run chart. I'm going to get some running going here. And again, hopefully I'm playing this correct. I think I am. All right, so we're going to go hand off to the halfback. We're just going to go number 2 here. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to go blitz. All right, so we're going to go C. So we got 2C. All right, Pinder takes the handoff from the 14-yard line, a 23. And he'll pick up 3. 1, 2, 3. So he gets down to the 12. We're going to go power sweep to the fullback. And, we subtract 2, though, on that. I think we still got to call it. So we're going to go power sweep to the fullback. And they're going to go, they're blitzing here. But that's going to be good, though. 56 minus 2 is 46. And they said they're calling a blitz, and that's going to be 11 yards. And that's a touchdown. He's going to score. So they will go in to score on the fullback power sweep, if I got that correct. All right, 11 on the blitz. 11 on the blitz. And they will score. So Philadelphia goes in, and they will cash in. Let's kick the field goal here, then we'll wrap it up, because I noticed some other people coming on tonight. Now, this kicker here is Mosley. Oh, yeah, Mark Mosley. Anything but an 11, and it's good. So Philadelphia scores. They make it 20-13, and we have 2 minutes to go in the half, and that's where we'll wrap it up here. So, so again, a little bit more of everyday player football, and every day I play it, I still enjoy it. I have some other games I need to get to. In fact, I'm going to probably jump into my email box and see what I got, because I got some people that have sent me some things that I want to take a look at real quick here. Let's take a look here and see what we got. So I won't do that live. I'll do that when I get back. But here's my Studio B. And, so that is that. So I'm enjoying this game. I really am. I'm enjoying everyday player football. I'm glad I picked it up. I want to thank Dave for sending that over to me and let me check it out. And it's been a fun time. I've enjoyed my time with it. I've almost played a full half. I think I get the game flowing pretty good. I think it goes pretty quick. Once you get into the groove of getting the play called, and then you can just pull out the chart that you want, and boom, you're good to go. So yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this game right here, and it's all 60s and 70s. So you got to kind of like the 60s and 70s football. You really could do. They do have WFL, again, my new favorite league. So that is that. But anyway, I'm Dave from Studio B. Enjoy the game tonight if you're watching it on TV, the hockey game tonight. And also, if you're going to watch anybody else on YouTube, have a good night too. But yeah, so there's more everyday player football, everyday player games. Fun one. It's a fun one. Now I need to go back and check out the hockey game that I bought 5 years ago and give that another one. So we'll talk to everybody later. Oh, hang on a sec, Jeff. What do you got to say? If you're at the defensive 10-yard line, shouldn't you have 20 yards of field to work with from the 10 to the goal line plus the end zone for 10 more yards? I would say so. Yeah. But still, the game doesn't allow you from inside the 10 is what it said. I believe that that chart said on the passing chart. Of course, it's going to be the last one. Long passes may not be attempted inside the 20. And medium passes cannot be attempted inside the 10. So that's what it reads. So that's what I went with. So I just kind of said, okay, if I can't attempt it, then I won't. And that is that. So I just kind of go with the game. So I'm stuck with runs, screens, and short passes from inside the 10. And a lot of games do that too. Appa does that, and a few others do that too. So, all right. We'll talk to everybody later. Stay warm, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.